People are different in nature and people understand things differently. That's the reason why you must know how to listen very carefully, and you must know how to give your own constructive, response. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Tech Factor podcast by me, Aliu Garba. And today we will be discussing about intellectual skill. Intellectual skill is a skill that you have internally within you, and your sense of reasoning on how you can be able to solve problem, or how you think very uniquely different from any other person. Remember, everyone in this world have his own unique skill internally, intellectually, that skill only owned by you. So, in our discussion today, we will discuss more on how you can be able to discover your potential internal intellectual skill, on how you can be able to use that internal skill that you have to solve problems, or to help others, or to contribute to the community. So that's actually what we'll discuss today. Intellectual skill is not everybody that knows what intellectual skill is all about. That is why this topic is very important. Sit down and then get ready. Let's get started. Now, understand another type of intellectual skills are what? Listening. You must be a very good listener, and listening is actually a skill too that is internally embedded in someone. It's not everybody that is a good listener. The way you listen when someone is talking, the way you understand when maybe you had something, is actually part of intellectual skill, because people are different in nature and people understand things differently. That's the reason why you must know how to listen very carefully, and you must know how to give your own constructive, response. Even though if you want to criticize something, there's something that we call constructive criticism. So you need to learn how to what? Listen very, very careful. You need to build it very, very, very well, because it's going to help you. Another feature of intellectual skill is good communication, because there is something in technology that we call TS and RX. So always TS and RX must communicate before they can understand each other. I know maybe I'm confusing some that they don't really understand something about TN and RX, because it's part of technology and it's also part of physics, right, and electronics. Let me tell you this, I'm just joking. Communication skill is part of intellectual skill that is not everybody that knows how to communicate effectively. And communication can be in a different way. It can be a gesture, it can be the way you spoke, it can be the way you interact between one another. At the end of the day, communication is all bounce back to you send a message, and the message has been sent, and that message has been received and understood. So no matter how way you actually pass your own message, so far as the message that you send, you as the sender, the receiver receive the message and understand, that is it. But there is a constructive communication that you need to learn, because it's very, very important, which is part of your own intellectual skill. Remember, for all the things that we discussed today as regard to our topic, intellectual skill, for you to know your own intellectual skill, your mind must be very, very sharp. And for you to have a very sharp mind, There are some things that I will advise you to focus on, and if you are doing it, continue doing it, improve on it. If you are not doing it, you can start doing it. You can choose the one that you think is okay by you. You must avoid anything alcoholic. Avoid anything alcoholic, because it will not make your mind to be very, very sharp. You have to start meditation. Meditation is very, very, very good. It will what? Make your brain to be very sharp. Your mind will be very, very sharp. You must also do exercise. Different kind of we have different kind of exercise. Choose the one that you think you are okay with. Exercise bring peace of mind, and it also improve your health, especially your brain will be very, 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 very sharp. And you also need to do giving. Giving charity is good, and it brings peace of mind, which are the thing that can, all these things that I mentioned to are part of the thing that can make your mind to be very sharp. Remember, if you discover yourself, you understand what your own the kind of intellectual skills that you have within yourself, you will be very, very, very successful in all you do. Remember, you can listen to the Tech Factor podcast on Spotify. You can also follow us on all social media platforms, like our page. See you next time. If you have any topic that you want us to cover, please don't forget to comment on this video.